Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I think I got it second hand, really cheap. It's going to be an interesting one. It should work well. Dot matrix original. Going to start it in black and white. Actually, you're not going to lighten it, going to leave it in the middle. Okay, let's see what this is. Graph paper pad. So we've got this, it's a graph, nice little grid. We're going to enlarge it as well as try to make it dark. So we're just going to put it on the glass, maybe right up against the edge, so we have it nice and flat. I was thinking maybe matte mode could work, but dot matrix is good for light images like this, and it looks really quite black, reasonably black, I do think. So maybe we can darken it a bit just to make it a bit better than that. So we're just going to take our density, we're just going to darken it. So that's that. That looks a bit better, if I'm correct, just a tad. I think we can work with it now. So we're just gonna leave it on that for some reason. And we're gonna leave it on that. We're gonna do that. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. This could be redonated. I think it was donated. I think it's a second hand. Don't remember. I'm going to use this as our original. Into a movement piece. Yeah, that looks interesting. Maybe we could take the enlargement off. And we're just going to switch to that. And we're going to lighten our exposure for now, at least now that we've got some good work there. So we're going to just use this as our master copy. Yeah, that looks a bit light actually. Looks like it's lightened off too much, but it still looks like a nice pattern. I think we can darken it. We'll just put it back to dark, a darker setting. Gonna leave it at that. Yeah, that was a bummer. Putting it on a setting that's a bit too light. Yeah, that looks a lot better. The colour looks more rich, and I'm thinking there's a piece there that we can use. It's a tough one, folks. Wonder what we're going to use. I'm just going to try and decide which one we want to use. I'm going with that still. In the corner. Yeah, that looks interesting. Wondering if we're going to use that. I'm going to use, again, I'm going to decide, I'm going to use that. So we're going to use this. I'm going to slip and slide this one. This will be a challenge. Yeah, that looks interesting. I like that little bit there, that jaggedy bit. I don't like that there, however. Wondering if we're going to do another one. Maybe that looks like something, it could be something interesting. Maybe we're going to put it on dot matrix, and I'm just trying to decide what to do. I'm going to use that. That's going to be our master copy, and we're going to enlarge it slightly. I don't know how it's going to look with these voids. I don't like the voids in this case, but I'm hoping they're not going to be too much of a problem. I'm trying to see what I can find in this. We're going to go with it. My intuition is telling me. Okay, out it comes. Still looks a bit wishy-washy despite the setting we used, the dot matrix setting, but it looks good formation-wise. Wondering how we're going to make this look any good. I'm going to darken it. My intuition's telling me we're going to darken it right down. Something we don't normally do. Yeah, that looks better. The colours look a lot better. That's as dark as we get with that particular setting. We can darken it further, but I'm amazed we haven't got any background on this. I'm surprised we don't have any background, so we can try, and this user interface can be a pain. We're going to add this, we're not going to go that far, going to go there. So we're using two separate light and darken controls at the same time. Yeah, that looks a lot darker. Maybe it's too dark because we can see the red there looks better than that. So I'm thinking we're just going to go back and remove that setting. We're just going to stick it in the middle and just print off the remaining pieces. Okay. I don't know how it's going to look with those voids. I don't like the voids in this. I didn't need this, to be honest, folks. Okay, these are our finished pieces of our mirrors. I'm just pushing these other ones out of the way. They're in the way. Fuck, I hate it when my other stuff gets in the way. This other piece. Let's check. Oh, fuck, I just nudged it. Exactly what I didn't want. Was to nudge. Oh, fuck it. Bit shaky, a little bit unsteady. It's a bit of a hot day today in Sydney, Australia. Having a heat wave. Anyway, apart from the voids, this looks quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.